here. Allowing us as Lysalis to be a separate publicly traded company from Blythe, to be able to stand there and as our own company, to be engaged on our own results, and we're very excited about that. I hope all of you guys are very excited about that as well. Yes, very cool thing. Very few companies are able to do what all of us are about to do, and I'm very proud of that. But I can also say that we've been very strong to get to the point we're at today. We've had to do, a lot to get to the point we're at today. All of us in this room. It took a lot of sacrifice from you. It took a lot of work ethic, a lot of press and play, a lot of shakes, a lot of conference calls, a lot of passing out of Success from Home magazine. And because of all of you, you have put this company in position to win. You put this company in position to go global. And you put this company in a position to one day not just be the fastest growing company in this industry, but the #1 largest company in the world in the direct selling industry. Is anybody up for that? And it's going to take a lot more work. It's going to take a lot more sacrifice. It's going to take a lot more focus. But when you got the right people, you got the right people. When you got the right mission, you got the right mission. And I believe we have those things. Now, speaking of that IPO, many of you guys know that we have our most unique promotion that we've ever launched in the company's history right now that's available, which we call VIPO. And what this means is that anybody who is not a director, who becomes a director, your name is going in the hat. If you are not a director yet, please stand up. If you are not a director yet, please stand up. Excellent. Every single one of you guys, stay standing. Every single one of you guys needs to become a director. By the end of this month, you have more than enough time to do it. In fact, Tony Lucero is going to teach you all how, because every single one of you deserve the chance to have your name in the hat, to be drawn out, to be flown out to Wall Street to spend that celebration with us. Those of you guys that are standing, make some noise if you really want to be heading out to New York with us. Awesome, nice to see you guys. Well, there's only one, I can't promise you it will be you, but I can promise you it won't be you if you don't become a director. Those of you guys that are regional directors or regional directors, you got to get to regional director, and regional directors, you got to break 4 directors to put your name in the hat. National directors, you got to break 8. Presidentials, you got to break 12. And ambassadors and above, you got to break 20. But every single person in this room, all 2,100 of you, deserve the shot to put your name in the hat and be drawn out to be coming out to that celebration. And obviously the top 10 regionals, nationals, and presidentials are coming. The top 15 ambassadors, A1s, A2s. We're going to have to switch this mic out, guys, because we're recording this for the message of the month. And that buzzing noise is not going to work, and all that scratching is not going to work. So the top 15 A1s, A2s, the top 3 A3s and A4s, and lastly the top 10 A5s. All of you guys are coming already. For the rest of you guys that don't make the top, it's okay. You just got to do the minimum qualifier. Those regional directors and directors in the room, if you're wondering, how am I going to break 4 directors? How's that even going to happen? Watch this. Stand up again if you're not a director and you want to be a director by the end of the month. I would start with all of these guys right here. Thank you guys. Because, it's funny to me a lot of times when you have regional directors or directors like, well, I don't got anybody, that nobody wants to, but then you ask the people, hey, stand up if you want to go director, and everybody stands up. They're right there. Just work with your team. Sit there, and here's the magic. Does everybody want the magic? Say, I want the magic. It's the secret sauce. Are you ready? Sit down with that person that just stand up. Sit down with them, and don't stop calling until the cell phone goes dead. And then, what you do is you then plug it into the wall charger, and then you don't stop calling until you get to Z. You start at A, and you call until you get to what? Z. It is impossible if you were to sit with this person and call from A to Z that they're not going director in the next 10 days. So, for those of you guys who are already a director and above, make some noise if you plan on getting with your non-directors and getting them across the finish line. Beautiful, because they need it. Okay guys, let's go ahead and dive in. I like to start with getting people's kind of minds in the right place. We're going to talk about the mindset of an entrepreneur. What I want to do first though is I want to know a little bit about what you want. I want to know a little bit about what you want. Grab a paper and a pen. I want you to jot down a couple things. I want you to imagine for a moment that you're a 5-star ambassador with us. 5-star ambassadors? Yeah, what would it sound like in here if you were a 5-star ambassador, by the way? What would it sound like? So you make an average income of $65,000 a month, and I heard a guy in a DVD say, it won't pay all your bills, but it's a start. So you make about $65,000 a month, right? I want you to jot down just a couple things in 3 categories. Category number 1, where would you go? Category number 2, who would you help? Category number 3, what would you have? We're going to go ahead and turn on a little bit of music in the background here. And I just want you to start right. Let's start with where would you go. I want you guys to yell out a couple places you would travel. Just yell out a couple places. Bora Bora, Fiji. Hawaii, Italy. Fiji again. The islands. Rome, Paris. Ireland, the UK. Brazil, Alaska, Rome, Jordan, Disneyland, Australia, Japan, India, Spain, everywhere. Got to write down which places though. How about the Great Wall of China? How about the Galapagos Islands? How about Easter Island? How about Bali? Okay, has everybody got a couple things written down? Say I do. I do. All right, let's talk about who you help. You make 60 grand a month. Who are you going to help? Nobody. Grandma, okay. Who else are you going to help? Your sister. Who else are you going to help? Okay, now let's move off your family. Let's talk about bigger vision. Who else are you going to help? Do you have a charity, a foundation, a church? Diabetes. St. Jude's. Church. Say it again. Feed the homeless. Veterans, autism. Very good. Everybody should have at least one thing written down. I mean, if you don't want to help anybody, you're probably not going to get to where you want to go. 3rd category. What are some things that you would have? Would anybody change their zip code? Anybody at all change their zip code? Okay, maybe you like your zip code. What do you change their view? Meaning the place where you live looks different out the window. Anybody change your address, right? Where's your dream home on? Is it on a lake? Is it on a cliff? Is it on the ocean? Is it on the beach? Is it on a river? Is it in the mountains? Where's your dream home? Is it on a vineyard? Where's your dream home? Hawaii, right? 90210. What are a couple other things you have? Ladies in the room, are you going to do some serious shopping and you're a 5-star ambassador? Guys in the room, are you going to have any toys? Any guys in the room going to have any toys? What kind of toys you guys going to have? Airplane, thank you. Boat. Are you going to have a boat or are you going to have a ship?
This might fit everything.
Alright, that's good. What else? Anybody out there going to have people that just help them do stuff? Anybody going to have maybe someone that helps clean? You have a cleaning service? Oh, that'd be nice. Anybody going to have a massage therapist? Anybody going to have a personal trainer? Anybody going to have a personal chef? Any single ladies in the room going to have a cabana boy that just like fans? Okay. Alright, we're going to stop right there. Now here's the next thing I want you to write down. I want you to write down what the problem is. What's the problem? I want you to write down what the problem is. What's the problem? Meaning, why aren't you there yet? Jot it down. I want you to write, just keep it to yourself. Just be like, my problem is, what's the problem? Write down your problem. Everybody's got a problem. You know what's funny is a lot of you guys wrote your problem down faster than you wrote your goals down. That's scary. Everybody write down your problem. We're going to shut the music off there. Everybody got their problem? If you got your problem, say I do. Okay, here's the first thing that we're going to learn today. the thing that you drove all the way here for, you got on a plane, you flew, you drove through the night, it's something so fascinating, overwhelming, you're going to be just, holy cow, I can't believe this guy is so intelligent. Here's what it is. First thing you must learn about becoming very successful and having anything you want is that your problem is not your problem. Are you telling me I came all the way out here for you to tell me my problem's not a problem? Yes. The first thing that you've got to accept, the first thing that you've got to come to terms with is the reason why you're not where you want to be has nothing to do with the thing that you wrote down. Your problem is not your problem. And one of the things we've got to come to terms with is problems are not unique. Everybody has problems, and they're all just about the same. Watch this. How many of you guys just came out of some major drama in your life recently? Please raise your hand. Everybody look around. How many of you guys are currently in some major drama in your life? Raise your hand. Everybody look around. For the rest of you guys that haven't raised your hand yet, don't worry. There's some major drama waiting for you right around the corner. Does anybody know what that's called? Life. That's called life. See, everybody's got challenges, everybody's got problems. For every problem that you list as to why you're not where you want to be, I'll show you an ambassador that had problems 10 times greater than that who've made it. So problems are not unique. It's how you respond and react to those problems is what is unique. Your problem is not your problem. Here's what the problem is. I want everybody to make like a little goal post out in front of you here, like this. And then I want you to do next. Just keep it out in front of you. And then what we're going to do is I want you guys to go, okay, I wonder what the problem could be. What could the problem be? I've got no idea what the problem could be, but it might have something to do with what's right in between here, right? See, the problem is internal. That's not external problems that stop you from having what you want. It's internal problems that stop you from having what you want. And if we can fix this, we can get you to where you want to go. But we got to be willing to do a little tweaking. I think fixing is the wrong word. Improving is the right word. We got to improve this. Because the more we improve this, the further we can go. How many of you guys are willing to improve this? Make some noise if you're willing to improve this. Okay, well, let's talk about this a little bit. See, what you have in your life, your results, they're determined by what you believe. See, your beliefs determine your actions determine your results. This is a non-arguable statement. Your beliefs determine your actions determine your results. Another way to say it, what you believe determines what you do determines what you get. True or true? True. So what I would be up late at night is thinking about is, okay, well, tell me about these things, beliefs then. Because if what I believe determines what I get, I want to change what I get, well then I gotta understand what a belief is. Well, here's what a belief is. A belief is a feeling of absolute certainty. A belief is a feeling. It's a feeling of absolute certainty. It is not certainty. A belief is a what? Feeling of absolute certainty. We have to understand what a belief is. See, a belief, no, it's a feeling of without a doubt. It's not without a doubt. It's that you feel that it's certain. I'll prove it to you. How many of you are absolutely, positively certain about something and got in an argument with your significant other who was absolutely, positively certain of the exact opposite? How many of you guys this has happened to? Raise your hand. Who was right? I was. No, you both were right because you both were absolutely, positively certain. See, when a person has created a belief that something is certain and they feel that it's certain, oh, hey, nothing can stop that person because that is how they feel. A belief is a feeling of absolute certainty. That's why you have people that will wage wars over different beliefs because it's just a feeling. See, William Shakespeare said that nothing in life has meaning except the meaning we choose to give it. Nothing in life has meaning except the meaning we choose to give it. Well, what does that mean? That means every single time something happens to you, many of you assign it a negative meaning. Most of you assign it a negative meaning. And few of you assign it a positive meaning. See, red lights happen to everybody. Traffic happens to everybody. Missed flights
happen to everybody. And most of the time, what's going to happen is stupid red lights. Still, what's happened to me? I'm always the guy that gets the red lights, and now I'm going to be late to work.